Let's talk a bit about lever harps specifically. If you had a harp that didn't have any levers on it, if it was just like a basic harpsichord, then you would just tune your strings to whatever note you needed them to be. When you have levers, the levers raise the tension of the string. So they raise the pitch of the string a half step. If I play this C, I put the lever up, it's C sharp. And that is the same with all the levers, no matter what string they're attached to. If you put the lever up, you increase the pitch by a half step. What if you wanted to play a piece or a song that had flats in it? Then you would have to tune your lever harp a different way. Let's get into that just a little bit so that if you are looking to be able to play songs and pieces that have flats in them, you will be able to be equipped to know how to do that. So as it is right now, like I mentioned, the levers can only raise the pitch. The levers cannot lower the pitch. So you have to tune your string to be the pitch that you want it to be at, and then when the lever is up, that's the other pitch you want it to be at. So if you want to be able to play both B flats and B naturals, but you don't care about B sharp, then you would have to tune your B string to be a B flat when the lever is down. So that way, when the lever is raised, it raises a half step and becomes a B natural. Basically, the way to think about it is whatever string you want to be a flat, you have to tune it to be a flat when the lever is down. That way, when you raise the lever, it goes to a natural. If I want to be able to play B flats on my lever harp, I need to tune my B strings to be a B flat when the lever is down. And then that way when I put the lever up, it'll be a B natural. If you tuned your harp to B flat when the lever was up, then that means that when you put the lever down, it would be a half step below B flat, which would make it an A. So you want to tune, if you want a flat, you want to tune the string to be that flat when the lever is down. That's the only way to lower a pitch with the levers with a lever harp, is to tune it to the flat when the lever is down, and then when you put the lever up, it'll put it to a natural. Let's take my lever harp for an example. You'll notice that my levers are up on my E's, A's, and B's. This makes it so that I can play both E, A, and B natural and E, A, and B flat. Here is my E string. I'm going to go ahead and play it. It's a normal E. I'm going to put the lever down. Now it's an E flat. Same with my A's and my B's. Here's my B. That's a B natural. When I put the lever down, it goes down a half step, which makes it a B flat. So now I can play B flats, A flats, and E flats on my lever harp. So for my harp in particular, I want to be able to play 3 flats and 4 sharps. And the way I have it tuned allows me to do that. Because levers, remember, they can either go up or down. They can either raise or lower the pitch. They can't do all 3 like a pedal harp can. For further clarification on this, I'm going to go ahead and walk you through each of my strings in 1 octave to tell you how I have them tuned. If you get the idea and you don't need this, feel free to skip, but here's just an extra in-depth look into the way of tuning your lever harp to be able to play both flats and sharps for different strings. So remember, we always want to tune with the lever down because tuning with the lever up can cause unnecessary stress on the string. So when I tune my C's strings, I tune them to C natural. That way, when I raise the lever, it becomes sharp, a C sharp. For D strings, I tune them to D natural. So when I raise the lever, they become D sharp. For my E strings, I tune them to E flat with the lever down, so they become E natural when the lever is up. For my F strings, I tune them to F natural when the lever is down, so that when I raise the lever, it becomes F sharp. For my G strings, I tune them to G natural when the lever is down. So when the lever is up, it becomes G sharp. Then with A, my A strings, I tune them when the lever is down to be A flat. So when I raise the lever, it goes to A natural. For my B strings, I tune them when the lever is down to be B flat, so that when I raise the lever, it goes to B natural. And same all the way for all of the strings across the board. You can see the pattern of which ones are up and which ones are down. Right now, my harp is in the key of C because my levers for the flats are up. So I have right now C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. If I were to put my levers down, it would make the E's, A's, and B's go flat. So here's how it would sound if I played them, all those strings with the levers down. That's definitely not C major, that's C minor. So I tune my harp to have flats and sharps. This way I can play C sharps, I can play D sharps, I can play F sharps, and I can play G sharps, but I can also play E flats, A flats, and B flats. Of course, you don't have to tune your harp this way. It's just if you want to be able to play flats, you have to be able to make the strings and the levers work for playing with flats. You can tune so that when all of your levers are down, they're in C major. You can tune it so that when you have only B flats available to use, you could have it so that you only have B's and E flats available to use. And you could tune it so that you have B's, E's, and A's. And you could even tune it so that you have D flats available to use. And remember, if you tune it this way, when the lever is down, you tune it to the flat of that note. When the lever is up, it will turn into the natural. That way you can play both naturals and flats. With sharps, it's natural when the lever is down and sharp when the lever is up.